are starting the show heading up to Seattle's Capitol Hill this morning with a taste of Vietnam. XOM is a new restaurant in Chop House Row, and they're here cooking us a delicious seafood dish this morning. Their Sammy Nguyen is joining us now. Welcome to New Day.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here today.
I'm so
excited. It's a big honor.
Oh, no. I am really excited to have you here because I've never actually cooked a dish that has both scallops and mussels. And so what is this dish called? What are we making?
So we're making garlic butter scallop and mussel.
Ooh, yum.
Yeah, so in the sauce we have margarine butter, sriracha, fish sauce, and then sugar. Yeah, pretty
I was
simple.
wondering, I'm like, okay, garlic butter, it's all the thing. It's the chili that's in there that makes it orange and so colorful.
Oh, we have some sriracha in it too. That's why they have like orange color.
That bright color.
A little bit like spicy.
Almost spice to it. Okay, all right, so how do we get started?
Okay, so we're gonna add the sauce first.
Okay. Easy does it.
There we go.
I mean, that looks yummy. Look at the color in that. That is just so beautiful.
Wait for the sauce to get a little bit hot, and then we just put the scallop and mussel in there.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe a couple seconds, yeah.
A couple of seconds. While we're doing that, tell us all about XOM.
So my husband has a little bit like family Russian background.
Oh, yeah.
And then me as a Vietnamese person, I always have like big, great passion for Vietnamese food. And then, you know, it's like just meant to be together. So when we married and we opened like 2 restaurants in the past year, the first one is Lam Bistro on Roosevelt and 66th Street, and now XOM.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and this is one of the most like popular and signature dishes at XOM.
By the way, as this is starting to heat, I just got a whiff of like the delicious smell that is coming from this. Wow, that smells good.
Okay.
I can see why as soon as you smell it, you're like, I want to eat this.
Yeah, so, and actually this is a very popular dish you can find on the street in Vietnam.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, when we drink, we eat like scallop and butter seafood. Yeah.
Yes,
and
it's like comfort food.
Yeah, it is.
I'm here for that.
Mix that up a little bit.
So how long does this take to cook?
About like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can also see, and you just stir it the whole time, or do you let it sit, or you want to keep it
Let it sit
stirring?
and then stir it at some point. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Because I think a lot of folks, I'm actually a little bit intimidated to cook with seafood. I feel like I'm going to mess it up, and it's expensive.
But for the baby one, it's actually not that tricky.
Okay.
Yeah, and usually for this kind of seafood, you want to like well cook them.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like oyster, you can eat them raw.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't want to. I want to make sure I'm cooking this as much as possible.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good. And you don't think it gets too tough?
No, it won't get too tough. Yeah, I promise you. About like for 5 minutes for this size of baby scallop and mussel will be great.
Okay, 4 or 5 minutes. All right. So as that's cooking, show us some of the other dishes that you have brought to try here. So this guy.
Yeah.
He's, hello. This is a big shrimp.
It's a tiger shrimp.
So what is this dish called?
So this is mango salad, also one of our signature dishes. Very refreshing and easy to go with.
Yum.
So we have mango, pickled carrot, green apple, and then red bell pepper.
Okay, so that's what all these ingredients are here. So this is all really fresh stuff.
Yes.
Is this basil right here?
Yes, basil, mint, and
that smells
the
so
one
good.
you see right there, the very thin one, is like they call Vietnamese mint, which is rau ram. And for Vietnamese, we eat seafood with rau ram all the time. We have to have rau ram in every seafood dish.
Okay, I'm here for that. I mean, gosh, this basil smells amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so now what do we do with this? It's we just keep letting that cook, right?
Yeah, I think for a couple more minutes.
How do you know if it's cooked? Is it like, because I've noticed the mussels are starting to change color a little bit.
Yeah, so when you touch it, you see they start getting tough.
Harder, okay.
Yeah, harder. Yeah, but it's gonna be in more than like, I think 1 more minute would be good.
So make sure all the mussels and the things are firm.
Yeah.
Let's talk more about what it means to create a restaurant and to be able to bring a taste of home to Seattle.
So for me, I always believe that food is one of the best way to express and showcase a culture. Yeah, and me, since I was a kid, I always loved like spending time in the kitchen with my mom, looking at her cooking, and then, you know, always love to learn about my culture, how to cook a dish, the Vietnamese dish, like to the best way. And for the Vietnamese food scene in Seattle, me and my husband, we want to bring something like different. And then show more different aspect of Vietnamese food, more than just like pho or vermicelli bowl.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that that's what a lot of people kind of associate with it. But to kind of explain more what Vietnamese cuisine is like.
Yeah, that's the point.
It's important. It is important. So you're bringing different things. It's like comfort food, but it is also elevated.
Yeah.
And I think that that's the key to really any good dish. It's something that is yum, it's delicious, but it also makes you feel really, really good.
Yeah.
You're also a mother, and I know how hard it is to be. I mean, how do you balance that? The juggle, the parenting, the owning 2 restaurants. I mean, the restaurant business is tough.
Actually, we managing 3 restaurants right now because the very first one, my husband took over from my parents-in-law.
Oh, wow.
And we still managing that for them while they're retiring, and just open 2 more new ones.
Where do you find the time?
Well, it's my husband is a pretty good partner, and then
good.
like we divide, which area to work for, and then we take turn.
Yeah.
To be responsible for stuff in life. So,
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that. All right. Well, we're about out of time. Can I try this right here?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try this.
And you want to put that on the baguette.
Oh, you put it on the baguette?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay, all right, I'm here for this. All right, here, come here.
A little bit sauce
come
on
here.
that.
And then, you put these 2 things on it as well, right?
Yeah, so when we finish, we're going to top that with the Vietnamese mint, raw rum, and then fried shallot, and then fried garlic.
This is so good. I've never had like seafood on a baguette like this before.
With Vietnamese, we eat like garlic butter seafood with baguette. Like
that is the best yummiest thing.
Best combination.
Oh, thank you so much for being here, Sammy. It's been a pleasure. Y'all go try XOM. You're not going to be disappointed. This is going to be so delicious. And lucky for us, she's cooking this for lunch for the crew here. She didn't even know that. Thank you, Sammy.